Congratulations, Sade.
Thank
just
you.
Won your fourth Hammer national title. How were the conditions out there today?
The conditions were great. The weather was nice. Being able to have a full competition of ladies to give time of rest in between was good. So, was going to put my best foot forward today. The result wasn't what I wanted, but I'm still happy that I was able to come out here and compete.
How has the season panned out for you thus far?
The season's been pretty good actually. A few weeks ago I had a season's best of 70.27. I had 3 meets over 69 meters within a 2-week period. So everything's been consistently rounding up towards the time that it needs to. So I'm happy how the progress is going.
For most athletes, the target this year is the World Championships, and of course, you are on the way to making it there. What's the preparation like? It's going to be like your 4th World Championships?
Yes.
Are you approaching it differently?
Yeah, so this year, a little bit of a different approach. I had a little start later to training the season. The earlier season marks weren't, kind of what I was expecting, but kind of according to the training plan to peak at the right time. And I think now with the numbers coming up, that's kind of how the plan is kind of coming towards. So I'm happy for what's happening so far in training. I've had some really far marks. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to record some good throws that I wanted today, but I know that there's more coming. So, yes.
So 70 this year,
yes.
You did 71 last year.
Yes.
How consistently do you think you can do above 70 meter mark?
I think very easy. Given the proper preparation for the competition, I know that we knew that we have trials, but we didn't really know the date of competition, so that kind of was hard to plan my training for the last 2 weeks. I know that I put myself into heavy weights after I came back from my Canadian tour of meets, so I'm a little still sore and kind of a little jet lagged, but no matter the condition, I'm still happy to come out here and compete.
You started with the short put. Any plans towards the short put, or?
We'll see. We'll see for
we'll
see for 2028. Maybe we'll see. But mainly hammer though.
So, what's the secret behind this success so far? Consistently back-to-back champion, and then what's the secret behind it?
I think having a great foundation. My college coach was Ashley Kovacs. She was my coach for the last 8 years of my career. So having a consistent coach that has a program that has had athletes that have proven themselves at the world stage, instilling that confidence within me at a very young age is the kind of the recipe for what I have done today. Being able to be a national champion in college, multiple conference champion, national record holder, those things. I believe that I can go out onto any platform and compete with anybody. So I'm never afraid, and I think I get that confidence from my coach.
Okay.
Yes. You said you'll be looking at a short put at 2028, so that's like a long-term goal. So for the now, what are your short to mid-term goals? Does that include finishing on the podium next month at the World Champs?
Of course, that's the goal, to be able to go to a World Championship and to win a medal. I think that's anyone's goal. So I think, taking it step by step, being able to make that world final, be the top 12 girls, and then going from there, being able to be top 3. I think that's how I approach it. Of course, having the big goal of medaling, and within that, having a season's best, a personal best. I think all of those come alongside with, being able to progress and to get that medal. So, 2028 is a far time away, so I take it year by year, of course, and I set goals for myself early in the season, mid-season, and I keep just striving for the best.
Any chances of beating your PR this year?
Of course. There's still so much more season left. So the World Championship being mid to end of September, and maybe a few meets after. Of course, definitely more time for that.
Yeah, beating your PR will mean finishing on the podium.
Of course.
So we are expectant, I guess.
Of course, I expect all my teammates to, perform at their highest level. Of course, given the proper resources and the support, I know that we're capable of so much. So as long as we have that support from, our fans and our federation, which, that's something that we continue to strive to have better every year. I'm excited for what we're able to do this World Championship.
Okay, so how many Nigerians will there be in your event? Nigerian representatives in the hammer?
So I'm the only hammer representative as of right now at the world stage. So of course, you know, hopefully down the line for the future hammer throwers. I know that we had a few athletes today that recorded some close to personal bests. So I'm hoping that, you know, with the support that Nigeria can give them, they can continue rising, you know, potentially get a scholarship in the US and, you know, be able to strive to be better. Yes, yes.
Just a little from this competition, I see that you are one athlete. A lot of Nigerian athletes, you are here, most especially Instagram. You look great.
Yes.
One, you follow other sports very keenly apart from track and field.
Of course. I just watched the girls win the African Cup of Nations, so definitely was congratulating a few of my friends on the team. When I came to Nigeria last year, I actually was on the flight with Michelle Lozier and some of the other athletes as they were playing their friendly against Cameroon, I think. So yeah, I follow a lot of other Nigerian sports. I know they're having the table tennis competition as well. Yeah, so yeah, I love Nigerian sports.
How much do you think this cross event support means to your athletes? So when you see somebody from football following you or reaching out to you, how much does it mean to you?
You know, to be able to, I think we support each other. We all go through the same thing, the same struggles, you know, and I think that being able to communicate and to have that, you know, the friendship that we have, I think that's something that is very great within athletics and soccer and football, all the sports. So, yes.
Thank you very much.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.